course, Kadi has recently joined us. Hi, Kadi. It's good to see you.
Great to be here. Good morning. Welcome once again to the show. I'm Karaoke Kyulu, and yes, we have quite a package for you. What are the dailies saying? I think we just get right into it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start with The Guardian.
The Guardian.
Guardian newspaper. I think it's a big one, clearly. Edwin Clark, the great man, 97 years old. Where do you even start to describe this man? The caption is a life of struggle, statesmanship, agitation for true federalism. Tinubu, Obasanjo, Atiku will be governors laid tributes to a jaw leader. So he was the leader of PANDEF. He was a federal commissioner many years ago in 1975 for information. He was also very vocal in terms of the struggle of the Niger Delta region. He speaks his mind even at old age. So it's an incredible voice that the Niger Delta and the political space has actually lost. 97, amazing number of years he's lived. Just a few days after Pa Debanjo died, who was also 96. It looks like they did a meeting and said, I think we've tried for Nigerians. Let's take a bow. Now the younger generation, you sort yourself, we've done our bit. We thank them for their contribution.
Indeed, we do thank them. May his soul rest in peace. I recall, how he also demanded accountability in the funds of Delta State from former Delta State governor. And he's also been a very vocal voice in the struggle for resource control in the Niger Delta. It's my dream that, some members of these old guard that are still with us will live to see the Nigeria of their dreams, the Nigeria that they indeed fought for. But it seems that that is becoming increasingly elusive. But may his soul rest in peace, and we also commiserate with their family at this point in time. Well, that's it for The Guardian. We'll go next to this Nigerian newspaper, and it toes a different path in its headline, even though it also captures the passing on to glory of the Niger Delta leader. Here's the big story. Flush out fake drug syndicates. Reps blow hot. And there's a rider there. Raise concern over rebranding of expired drugs, altering expiry dates, production of fake medications being circulated to unsuspecting Nigerians. But there's more, a lot more beyond this that meets the eye. And you can refer to our most recent conversation with the Director General of NAFDAC, where we talked about the concerns of the organization, the budgetary provision to the agency in 2025, and the fact that, as strategic as NAFDAC is to the fight against fake drugs, there are only a handful of, officers deployed to fight the menace across the country. So inadequate staff is a big concern. So here's the National Assembly also looking in that regard, advocating for increased recruitment to enable NAFDAC achieve its mandate. So that's it for this Nigeria this morning.
And over to Daily Independent. Daily Independent leads with something from former President Goodluck Jonathan, and this is what he says: politicians will behave well when we reject bad behavior as a false deployment of military for elections. So you may be wondering, where is this coming from? But yeah, of course, coming from a politician, former president himself. This is now, I don't know, is he handing over the baton to the people now to ensure the politicians do the right thing, just in case the politicians do not want to behave? Well, he's saying if you reject bad behavior, then politicians will behave. That's what the former president is saying. And of course, the story about inflation makes its way to the front page. After rebasing, Nigeria's inflation, now Daily Independent says, drops to 24.48% from 34.80%. But not to worry, we're going to break all of that down for you on the show this morning. Is it a drop, really?
It is not a drop. Let's just
or
be clear.
a recalculation of the methodology.
Keep the gunpowder dry.
Exactly.
Let's just keep the mystery. We have a big one for you on
In
the
case
show
of somebody
this morning.
who may just rush to breakfast, I may not be able to catch the show. He didn't drop, he didn't decline.
Stay with us right here.
He just rebased. Okay. But it's okay if you take it that way. All right, we'll take a quick break, guys, and we will come back. But don't forget, X is the handle you can go to CTV Morning Brief. Is a hashtag to get your voices heard on the program. We have a segment that will look at trends and what you're saying as far as those trends are concerned. We'll amplify your voice. WhatsApp number as well is also available for you to do that. Send your messages and videos. But we'll take a quick break now. When we come back, we'll get to the very first conversation. Join us again.